Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us today in Mindful Expression with me, Lady Kathleen Marie. I'm so glad you're here with us today for our daily affirmational reading from our book, Simple Abundance, a day book of comfort and joy by Sarah Bon Brethnock. Here is your affirmational reading for positive mindset in Mindful Expression. November 10, 2020. Where so many hours have been spent in convincing myself that I am right, is there not some reason to fear I may be wrong? Jane Austen. It's difficult for me to write about faith without always writing about doubt. I'd love to write a meditation on the comfort of absolute faith, the faith of Abraham walking in the desert with his beautiful little boy, Isaac, on their way to make a burnt offering. To God, they have the fire, they have the wood, but where's the lamb? Isaac asks his father. God will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, Abraham tells the son he prayed 7 decades for. Of course, this being a story about absolute faith, God does provide. After an altar is built, the wood is arranged, the child is bound, and the knife is unsheathed. An angel intervenes. God provides. Faith breaks a heart in order to make it whole. But I can't write about the comfort of an absolute faith like Abraham's, because you'd never have found me walking in the desert with firewood, my child, and no lamb. For Abraham, there were no gaping black holes of doubt. Or were there? Not even as he held the knife aloft. Once a friend told me of a conversation she'd had with another mutual friend on God, faith, and doubt. In passing, she mentioned that they both wished they had possessed my faith. I have no recollection of the rest of the conversation. I do recall, however, my need to hang up the phone, shocked that someone should believe my fragile faith worth illuminating. Annie Billiard tells that the Old Testament prophet Ezekiel was weary of those who hadn't floundered in the gaps before finding their way back across deserts of the heart. The gaps are the thing, she points out. The gaps are the spirit's one home, the altitudes, the latitudes, so dazzling, spare, and clean that the spirit can discover itself for the first time like a once blind man abound. I hoped to God she's right. For perhaps the gaps are what makes faith possible, especially when the pain is unbearable. If there were no doubt, why would we need faith? Perhaps the doubts must be acknowledged, accepted, embraced, and pushed past because our faith is strong enough, not just to talk about it, but to sustain. It's okay if you hold your breath when you leap. Just don't look down. Faith is not being sure. It is not being sure, but betting with your last cent. Mary Jean Irion reassures us in Yes World. Faith is not making religious-sounding noises in the daytime. It is asking your innermost self-questions at night and then getting up and going to work. And that concludes our November 10th, 2020 affirmational reading for positive mindset, The Gaps. In Mindful Expression with me, Lady Kathleen Marie. I'm so glad once again to let you know how happy I am you are joining us. Take care of you. Take care of me. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.